Go.
Okay.
Whoa.
So like, here's an example of the crazy pipes, right?
The one on the top right looks like Wally.
Dude, not just the.
It does. That one actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
I
mad.
like
That one's so
mini bike,
cute.
Roadster.
That thing's adorable. It is. You can't deny it. It just looks like it wants to give you a hug. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Third Pedal Podcast, episode 40. My name is Tyler.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jacob. Welcome to the show, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. Tyler, that was incredible. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're super excited to be celebrating a little early with you right now via our podcast. I actually found something. I'm super pumped because this is coming out before Thanksgiving. I found something that's going to get everybody into like the car Thanksgiving mood, give you some ideas on how to slip car into the conversation this Thanksgiving.
All right.
So without further ado,
Here we go. Yeah, talk cars, not politics.
Well, just wait for the title of this article. Prepare for Thanksgiving with this list of good car arguments you can start with the family.
Awesome.
So, I have a list
We better
of...
bring all of these up.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, I can't read some of them, but I'll read as many as I can. But I'll read them, and then these are kind of like unpopular car opinion stuff. And then if you guys have any to add after this, great. Otherwise, throw them in the comments, everybody. We got to help the car community get into some, if you're going to get into some drama, make it not political. Make it about things that matter, the cars. So without further ado, so here's the first one. Some of these are pretty far out there. Some of them are really funny. Nobody should own their own car. Instead, cars should be swapped between people every week based on your zodiac sign. I don't get that one at all. It's super weird.
Disagree.
Hard pass.
This is a good one. The best car ever designed and built in America would have had to have been the Datsun B210. If only Henry Ford had any vision. That's a good statement to make. That'll make the American gearhead people angry. And I guess the Datsun B210 was made in America. I didn't know that. This is a weird one. There should be different pedal arrangements for people based on their religious beliefs. Here we go. If you want a car with 6 cylinders or more, you have to take weekly...
Hold on.
They're so weird, dude.
No, they go... Like, what happened to your car, Jake? The guy before me was Muslim, and I didn't know the clutch was on the other side. I ordered Jewish spec.
That's a whole new meaning for JDM.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. If you want a car with 6 cylinders or more, you should have to take a weekly competency test and drug testing.
I don't know if I'm against that one.
Here's what car colors should be assigned based on income level. This one, talk about how Elon Musk is either wonderful or terrible. Read the room and decide which will have more impact.
That's great.
Neither the Mustang or the Camaro is as cool a car as the Hyundai Tiburon.
That's a bold stance,
right? This one might be my favorite. Kia's new logo is great and highly legible.
Like, no, everything's fine. Wow.
Let's see. Oh, this one's good. In automatic transmission cars, the different gears should be selected by tracing the letter of the gear you want on the pad with your finger.
Dude, they think touchscreens are a hazard.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine?
Have you ever tried to type letters on your iPhone? You know how you can do that on your iPhone?
Oh, dude. Yeah, writing them out with your finger.
I'm sure. I know Android had it first. Tell me.
But have you ever done that on like an Apple Watch where you sit there and you're just like...
Yeah, exactly. On the watch.
It's the worst.
And then you're like, R and D are too close together. And P for that. matter. You're like
who
you're
came
trying
up
to
with
back
this?
up and you put it in P instead of R. Like, I didn't get to draw the leg yet, and then you smash your gearbox.
You're writing a P and then you sneeze, and then you're trying to do an R. You hit sneeze, and then it's like it just goes into park. But anyway, there's my list. I don't know if you guys have any new ones or any other ones to add to it, but that's what I had so far. So that's the stuff you can bring up at your Thanksgiving table to if political stuff's getting weird, just throw one of those out there. Like, well, I think someone's like, oh, this with politics and blah blah blah. Just be like, well, I don't know. I think car colors should be based on income level, and just see where that goes.
That's a. Whew. What would the colors be?
Yeah, weirdly, yeah. What would the colors be? Do you think it gets more colorful as the income level goes up, or does it get more bland?
Ooh,
I could argue both ways, right?
Yeah, that's actually really tricky.
The more money, the more flashy. A lot of times, but then it's also true that like most Mercedes and Audis and stuff like that are made in either black or white.
Right?
Yeah.
I think nobody would argue for beige,
I don't
though.
know.
I think beige
That's
is for
really,
sure
that'd
at
be
the
tricky.
bottom.
Is the bottom.
Beige. Wait,
Ouch.
like what? Wait, I don't even know what. This is so stupid. I can't picture what beige is right now. Isn't that just like off-white?
You're beige, Tyler.
Wait,
Yeah,
why? I like
beige-
that color though. That's
hold
a
on.
sweet
This
color.
is a great off-topic, side combo. Okay, do you remember beige car, the insurance commercials?
Beige car. Do you mean
Wait,
the mediocrity
wait.
campaign?
Yes.
Yes, the mediocrity campaign was amazing. I think that was from Subaru. I don't think it was an insurance thing.
No,
Trying to
it
find it
was. Oh, you're right. Subaru fights mediocrity with the new viral campaign.
Yeah, that campaign was
I
awesome.
thought it was like.
Tyler, have you ever seen this campaign?
I don't recall that one.
Okay, so I'll share my screen
I feel
really
like
quick.
Vaguely. Okay.
So mediocrity, it was this I bring it up all the time because it's one of my favorite campaigns where they had this. I guess I should hit share. That helps you do this better, right? Mediocrity.
That'd be
Boom.
nice, yeah.
Okay.
Be cool to see what you're talking about.
So this is the car from the campaign. Yeah, this thing. So it was designed to be
Kia
the most.
Optima.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the most boring. So like introducing the 2011 mediocrity, finally a car that feels like every other sedan on the road today. And so they were taking a stab at like all these other cars that were becoming more and more like each other. And so I wish you could get into the options. Yeah, maybe this will show it. Because like some of the
I gotta
stuff.
say though,
awesome, actually.
Subaru is very guilty of having an absolutely mediocre sedan.
Amen. It's like,
Not
oh look,
the
a
WRX,
legacy.
of course. But like, if we're
Right.
talking about a Legacy, or what's their other one? Don't they have another sedan, or is it just Legacy?
The legacy and the Impreza.
I
I
guess
think
just
they do have
legacy.
another, but I can't remember.
I think it's
Impreza.
just those two.
Those are
Yeah.
pretty basic.
Mhm.
But anyway,
Uh,
so yeah, there's
that's
the
funny.
mediocrity
Sorry,
campaign.
That's
topic.
hilarious, though.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for joining us early in the week. If you're listening to this on the way to your family's Thanksgiving, stock up on those questions. Start thinking about the controversial topics, the hard-hitting truths that need to be discussed these days.
And don't eat turkey and drive. Be safe. That stuff will knock you out.
That's very true. But anyway, Tyler, you had something that you wanted to show us this week.
Oh,
You had
I had,
a video.
Yes, I have something to submit to the Make It or Break It archives, and I'm very excited to show you guys.
And in a way, this kind of ties
So-
in with Thanksgiving because it involves a table spread. So this is you could try this for Thanksgiving
Exactly.
too, honestly.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share screen. Let me know when you guys can see this. Get
Okay,
shift
perfect.
system audio. Boom. I want to go window.
Really taking people behind the scenes here.
Yeah. All right. Can you see
All
this?
We can see it.
Okay, so I'm going to play it and then I'm going to pause it. And remember, this is a Make It or Break It. So, as you can see, the BMW here, it's just a 5 Series, has the string tied to the tablecloth, and it's trying to do the magic trick of it, like pulls it right out under. All right. So, what do you think's going to happen? Okay, ready?
Well, I don't think it's going to just come out from under. I think there's
We'll
too much
see.
of a lip on that table.
Yeah, Tyler, instead of pausing
Okay.
it, you just leave it here and he can guess, and then we can just roll it, I think.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause you guys have
So
both
Zach,
seen
what's
this.
your guess?
Well, there's too much of first of all, tablecloth looks way too heavy. I'm no scientist, but I mean, the tablecloth looks too heavy. I think there's too much weight. There's a full champagne bottle and 2 glasses poured.
You would want the more weight because you'd want the things to have enough weight to stay still.
No, there's a balance between little weight and too much weight, and I think this is too much.
Okay.
Hey, wait, can you
Here's
bring
my-
that back
my
down to earth?
grand
You got
thought.
too scientific for us.
Yeah, sorry. Let me talk to you like you're 5. I think the champagne bottle is going to go through the rear windshield. That's my guess.
Okay. All right. Ready?
It's just a Volvo smash.
Misdirection.
That's so awesome.
But it does pull the stuff off
Just
the
out of
table, doesn't
nowhere.
it? Doesn't it pull
It's
the
funny-
tablecloth?
I mean, it pulls
No.
the entire table.
Oh,
It
I
pulls
don't
everything.
remember.
Volvo
I
hits
thought it
the
pulled
entire thing.
I thought it pulled the thing
The
off.
Volvo
and then
just
it
literally
came up.
plows it.
Oh, bummer.
Oh no. So yeah, that's my.
That's awesome.
Funny.
Sorry. Oh, that's my submission for my make it or break it.
Nice. I like it.
Good
And
way
you
to
were
send
wrong.
us off into Thanksgiving
You're
week.
wrong.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Me? Can I take over?
Yes.
I got to show you guys this. Okay. So we've talked about our past, our history with cars, things we've been into before. So Bōsōzoku, Japanese styling, I always thought was really, really cool. For those of you who don't know, it's like very extreme, like spoilers, decals, exhaust pipes, like going out the back and like up for like 10 feet, like crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
like super slammed. I think it's sort of where the like stance type of cars sort of came out of, because they were like very cambered, very low. It's like all the like super. What do you call that again? I'm losing the word for it.
Slammed.
Is it just slammed? Stance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Slammed or
Amber.
stance.
Okay. I thought I thought I was losing the word. So anyways, I've been seeing this come around a little bit more, and this is something that was more popular in like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s in Japan,
Okay.
but there's still a very strong following today. So it's Bōsōzoku is still the name, but it's
Okay.
the Bōsōzoku bike culture. So there's
Ooh.
many aspects about this that I love and that I'm going to share with you. The first, just to give you a brief explanation, I'm on Wikipedia here. Bōsōzoku loosely translates to running out of control. So it's the
Interesting.
here's the full phrase: lit running out of control tribe is basically what it loosely translates to, according
Sweet.
to Wikipedia. So if any of you speak Japanese and I'm wrong, don't blame me. Blame the interwebs. So basically, it's a Japanese youth subculture associated with customized motorcycles. So they're it used to be more like biker gang type of stuff in like the 50s. And then through the 80s, 90s, it was a little bit more of just like, motorcycle clubs, that type of stuff. So they're known for their, sorry, let me backtrack a second. The started in the 50s and was very popular, and through like the 80s and 90s. Part of the name of it, running out of control, they liked to drive kind of crazy, like not be afraid to like piss people off and like swerve in and out of people and drive and rev really loud and all that type of stuff.
Good.
And the revving part of the Bōsōzoku bike culture has totally stayed, and it's almost like a form of art now. So I'll show you what I mean, but I first want to show you the bikes. So I'm going to share screen.
Sweet.
Okay. So we're going to start off with a fun article of it. 24 Bōsōzoku motorcycles we wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. So these are obviously
Whoa.
pretty extreme examples, but some of them are a little more modern. So this is more of a scooter, and like this is kind of funny too. Like the old heads of the Bōsōzoku like gang stuff, the guys who are in it in like
What
the 50s,
in the
60s, 70s,
world?
80s, make fun of the younger generations now for using like scooters instead of actual motorcycles. So I think that's kind of funny too. Kind of
That-
reminds me of like the old Chevy guys making fun of like the new younger guys using like Civics and stuff like that. You know, it's like same type
that's
of
a
deal.
That's
Busa,
funny.
isn't it? That's not a scooter. That's like a crazy powerful bike, isn't it?
No, I think it's a scooter.
Really?
I don't think it's Hayabusa. See, you could tell by the rear,
weird.
like this axle piece and stuff, and the seat.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. I guess I don't know where the
so
motor would
here's
be if it was
the
one, but that's
CC
crazy.
Lemon. This one's not that crazy, just kind of stickered up and funny looking.
Yeah.
Here
Whoa.
are some other ones. Kind of reminds me of Mario Kart for some reason. I don't know if it's just the outfit.
A lot.
I like the motorcycle styling so much more
This
than
one's
the
actually
car
not bad.
styling. This is pretty sweet.
I like
That's
that
cool.
one. That
Yeah,
one's
this
sweet.
one actually looks sick. It looks more like a bomber, which is pretty
yeah,
cool.
that one's awesome.
This one
That's
looks
interesting.
like a dog.
That's the first one that looks like
That's
Bōsōzoku.
weird. Keep
That's
up.
just a bike.
Yeah, that's just got
Rising Sun. So Rising Sun is of course like a huge part of it. And if you guys remember
That's
like
cool.
way back, first few episodes, we were talking about our first cars. My Datsun, Jake actually painted on the Rising Sun on the front
Mhm.
driver's side fender. We'll put a picture here if we can find it.
Bing.
So anyways, you could tell just like really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I got some other examples. Is this tab sharing now? I went to
Oh.
Google Images. Okay, yeah.
What was
it
that?
is.
Wait,
So-
no. What did you say, Zach?
Are you guys looking at oh sorry.
I see like a
figured it
slam.
out.
I see an off kilter scooter right now.
I got it now.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Whoa.
So like
Hey.
here's an example of the crazy pipes, right?
The one on the top right looks like Wally.
Dude, not just the.
It does. That one actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
I
mad.
like
that one's
mini
so
bike,
cute.
Roadster.
It's-
That thing's adorable. It is. You can't deny it. It just looks
I'm
like it wants to give you a
100%
hug.
So this is how it
Even-
translates. This was
even
the,
though motorcycles
in
are
cars.
anime.
This is the Bōsōzoku style with cars. You can
Yep,
see the
yep.
giant pipes, the big spoilers.
It's basically the
Use
car
this
card
with a
from
helmet.
Cars.
The helmet,
Look
dude.
at the helmet and like the
Dude.
extended like dash thing.
Dude,
and
the
seats.
seats.
Yeah,
It's,
so
higher than
funny.
the helmet is still.
So there's
What
more
in the
to
world?
it than just the style, right? So the part of the here, I'm gonna transfer you guys over to YouTube here.
Okay.
So part of this whole Bōsōzoku bike culture, Japanese motorcycle culture is the revving. I'm sure you
Okay.
guys have heard like clips of this video. I think you would have anyways. Is that sharing audio?
Yeah,
I
it's
can
coming
hear it.
through.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard it play through. Okay. So I'm just going to play it without, I won't talk over it, but they do
Okay,
this like
Okay.
in sync sort of revving. So okay, so that's loud and
Dude,
maybe
what?
a little bit
There's
obnoxious.
14 minutes
What?
of that?
This is a competition.
Oh my gosh.
See? This is a
So
competition.
that's what that clip is on TikTok when it's like that Honda that's trying to pass you. It's just this.
Yes, yes, it's this.
Are you serious? What?
Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I know you're probably thinking what we're thinking, people watching. That kind of sounded like a song. Well, don't worry. Someone took care of that for you.
What is happening, dude?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm more upset that it
Is that the
sounds
best?
good.
Dude,
Works.
it's like 2014 like dubstep.
That's nuts.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go a little bit later in this video and see if it sounds any better. right, that's sick.
I'm a fan.
actually
Okay,
so cool.
I need to go a little bit later in this video now.
It's like better than funk music.
Dude.
Dude.
Okay. I gotta say something. Jake, nix any of the custom songs we were going to do. You are just gonna bounce the limiter off your motorcycle, and we are recording a beat with it. Okay, that is the intro now.
We found our new intro.
It has to be.
I'm gonna play that song as the outro of this episode for sure. Can you? I need that link.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get that link,
dude. That actually sounds incredible. I'm here for it. Those bikes are crazy though. It's so weird.
Of all time right now.
Oh my gosh, that's so
those
funny.
are wild.
That is awesome,
that
dude.
is your introduction and explanation of Bōsōzoku Japanese bike culture.
Bōsōzoku bike culture.
That's
entails.
Wild, man.
It's weird how they almost look like cafe racer styles, but then they have the front fairing go like up. It's like other than that, they really look cafe racery. Yeah. But that's so weird. Wow.
Well,
it is pretty impressive that they can bounce the rev limiter.
I think that's
true.
I think it's probably mostly due to, it's Japanese, so they're like the CBRs and stuff like that. And it was most popular in the 80s and 90s. So it's like, that's all there was basically those types of bikes.
That's true. That's true.
So
that's interesting.
Interesting though.
Wow, interesting. Okay, cool.
I like the look of when people do that stuff with mopeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah, that was. I did not realize it translated over to bike culture because I've always loved the cars of it all, and like seeing the crazy pipes and stuff on the car. So yeah, I thought that was.
I wonder what it's gonna be like when the Grom guys find this.
I bet
it's gonna be great.
They had to have. If not, hello, Grom guys. Welcome to your new obsession.
Oh yeah, that was the little bike that Tyler or one of you said looked like Wally. That's a Grom.
Oh,
is it really?
It makes me want it even more.
That's sick. Yeah, that's really cool. I liked that
I got
one a lot.
I got
me too. That one was one that
now.
looks like I would legitimately do that to a bike. That one just looked clean.
It's a Honda Grom, right? Am I right about that?
Yep,
I believe so. Dude, they're so cute.
Look it.
Those are Grom based. That's so cool.
Dude, they're adorable, man.
With the widow wheels.
You got your widow wheels. Widow Bōsōzoku. Whoa. With the matching 280.
Oh, he's got a That's sweet, actually.
Little looks 8-inch, the 8-inch wheels.
Yeah, look at this one.
That one's sick.
They look awesome, though. Yeah,
that actually does look
so
cool.
nice.
I've never seen a slammed motorcycle before.
Oh,
have you guys never seen that with the mopeds when people slam the mopeds?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. We're going on a search here. Bagged.
Yeah, I was actually just saying that before.
Watch a bag motorcycle.
I legitimately want to get.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Dude, it's the cool. I want to get one.
You mean like a chopper?
No. Like super bikes.
No. Yeah.
What? Slammed super.
I want to do that with I want to do that eventually with a moped, though. I love the little mopeds that have the bags that drop them. I think they look. I've always thought that was one of the coolest looking things.
Aren't they always that low?
No, look up a video of it airing out.
I guess with a motorcycle, it's not that much of a difference.
It's not that much of a difference.
I can tell the front wheel looks compressed.
Yeah.
That one, something was funny about the little
huge wheel on the back.
This combo is elite, though.
Yeah.
Check that out. That's sick.
I like that.
That's pretty sweet.
All right. Let's move on.
There you go. All you need to know about motorcycle culture. Okay, so speaking of cool videos that we've watched this week, so now we've showed you an awesome Make It or Break It. We've got an awesome video of rev limiters bouncing off and down with wonderful circa 2008 dubstep. Now we have possibly, it's one of the crazier things that happened in motorsports history that we got to witness. And when I say witness, I mean on the internet, because I was not watching the event, because I'm not a big NASCAR fan normally, but this might get me into it. So have you guys heard this story about, I'm going to say his name wrong, probably, Ross Chastain and his amazing move during the white flag that got him a spot in the finals?
So I saw a tiny bit about it online when it first all happened, but I didn't look into it whatsoever because
I haven't heard anything of this. Not once.
Okay, so I am trying to figure out how I want to do this. I know. I wish Tyler to be in your shoes and witness this for the first time again.
Yeah. You are blessed, son.
Dude, I'm getting excited.
Okay, so I don't know. Do you guys think I should try to screen share, or should I just send you the link while I watch it and then talk about it?
I think watch it separate and talk about it.
Okay, I'm going to send it. There's a chat in Riverside here, up in the top right. Do you guys see that?
Yep.
Chat.
Yep.
It's like a little advertisement.
What?
Go to riverside.fm if you like to broadcast
I just sent it.
All right.
Go click on it.
Do I need to play this with audio?
Just for yourself. Yeah, you 100% need to hear it.
With audio, Jake?
Yes, with audio.
All right, cool. I'm going to full screen it. I'm like,
just
play. Right, are we going to do like a 3, 2, 1 play?
Yeah.
My ad's done. So are we going to do 3, 2, 1 play?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my goodness, I have never. That was wild, man. That was wild.
And look at the right side of the car. It's destroyed. But he just did it. Ross Chastain, a 7th-generation watermelon farmer.
Wait, what?
What?
Supposed to be racing in the Xfinity Series a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Pride got pulled away from him.
That got me.
Here we go.
Was done. Take a look again at what just happened. Watch on the right side of your screen.
Right side of the screen.
Boom. Look at that.
This racetrack.
Bro.
He's just full tilt.
Wait,
okay, so go ahead. You guys pause it here. Pause it here.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when
That's
you're back.
okay. You can just do that?
Dude, you're allowed to do that. That's totally allowed within the NASCAR rule book. So he successfully, he is the first person.
I would watch every single NASCAR game.
Okay, so let me give you guys some of the. So this is the first time. This is the first time this has ever been pulled off in NASCAR history. It's been attempted before, but nobody's ever actually done it. So yeah, you caught it. You laughed in the video too. I did too. He's a 7th-generation watermelon farmer, and so Ross Chastain. This was supposed to be amazing. He's been racing for 2 years, and this was supposed to be like his last. Like he was in 10th place. Wow. He wasn't going to make it through to the championship, and so this was going to be the end of his NASCAR career if he didn't do anything. So he's coming around he just finished turn 2, and it's a really tight, small raceway. And so he said he got out of turn 2 and down the straight, and he heard over the comms that like you really need to get up to like X position in order to move on. And so he said he didn't really think much of it, but in going back, he's like, well, I played a lot of NASCAR 2005 on GameCube, and I always did this when I was 8. So I just grabbed 5th gear and floored it into the wall and then went for it. So he's like, I committed. He let go of the wheel ever. And he hoped for the best, and he did it. So he went from 10th to 5th in that final corner around there, and got just into the final 5 or whatever, the top 5, so that he could progress to the next level.
Wow.
But it's insane. So everybody else, no one else went into 5th gear that day. He's the only one who went into 5th gear. And it said, according to the telemetry of his car, he entered that corner at 130 miles an hour.
The melons on this guy.
Dude, right? It's insane.
That's insane.
Oh,
it's insane.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so again,
that's insane.
crazy move. It's just so funny because like all these interviews with him afterwards, people are asking him like, come on, you had to have thought about this. This had to be in the plan. He's like, no, I tell you, he's like, I know it sounds crazy, but like, no, like I just knew we had one last shot. So I just like I did on GameCube, hit it and went into the wall and went for it. No, dude. And imagine like, I mean, those are all concrete barriers. If one lip would have come off, oh my gosh. Just crazy.
Oh, dude.
His car.
Just
what
nuts.
do they make NASCARs out of? Because his car didn't even look that bad.
Well, have you guys seen? So there's a ton of TikToks now of guys like mounting casters to the side of their car, and they're like, "All right, NASCAR, we're ready."
That's awesome.
That's funny.
So yeah, and according to the rule book, I don't know how.
That's
I tried to find
amazing.
the actual rule, but apparently it is totally legal because it's up to you. If other people have tried and they've totaled their cars doing this. I mean, Dale Earnhardt, he
Yeah, I
died
can
in a
imagine.
kind of similar right in the wall situation. He went into the wall, but the wall is not a safe place to be at high speeds. But yeah, he like other people. I guess somebody else tried it since this happened and it didn't go well for him. But they've talked about like, or they're going to change the rules, or they're going to keep allowing it. And they're like, well, we're not going to change the rule for this season. Maybe looking forward, we could do something. But as of right now, completely legal. And it was funny. There's actually another video where they go through all of the like pit crew and the radios for all the other comms for the other drivers. And it was very interesting because I watched this and I thought like, as a competitor, I would have been like, my thought was that everybody would be really mad at this guy for doing this. Like, why would you do that? That seems like cheating. You went around the outside, whatever. And everybody's reaction was like unanimously like, wow, he did it. I didn't think that was possible. Like everybody was fine. Nobody was angry when it happened. Even the guy who got nudged out, he was
Just
driving.
amazed.
He crossed the finish line and he goes on the radio crew chief. He's like, what just happened? And the guy's like, I don't believe it. We just got nudged out. He's like, did we really? Did he ride the wall? And they're like, yeah. He's like, well, wow. I didn't think that was possible. Like, it's so funny. Everybody was just amazed on like, what is going on
Everybody's
right
just
now?
amazed.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
But like nobody
That's actually
was bitter,
so cool.
which was so cool. Yeah. But anyway,
NASCAR is
Yeah,
so
I
wholesome.
love that. It really is.
it really is. It really is, dude. And this guy, he was
Just
just like
like
the
that
super
mini bike.
humble, like just like that mini bike. But anyway, so yeah, that was nuts. Just I couldn't believe 130 miles an hour into fifth gear into that corner. He just let go of the steering wheel, rode around, and gained 5 positions, passed people on the outside. Just nuts. It looks like it defies
Are these,
physics watching this thing go through.
Yeah,
Are
that
they
is
5
wild.
speeds?
I believe so. I think NASCAR's
Like
a 5
that's
speed.
their top
I don't know.
gear, I would imagine. Because you said, holy, okay. Ooh, you guys watching this? I mean, listen to it, watch it, whatever. But like, go watch this video because watching all of the angles is just wild.
Yeah, go keep watching it, Tyler. It's nuts.
And his car still, like, after all of that, his car looks better than the average Altima on the road today. I'm not gonna lie. There's not much damage. It looks kind of fine.
Fighting words, dude.
Yeah, it's so violent, him coming around there.
I'll leave that at that.
It's just nuts. To send your car into that and just be like, all right, whatever happens, happens. Like, that's just nuts. That is a full commit.
I love the crew's reaction, dude. The whole crew is all like freaking out.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Well, and it's so funny. Like,
Wow.
there was another
wild,
interview.
man.
They had like 4 NASCAR drivers. It was guys who were in this race who were up in the front, and they were all talking to each other. It's just weird. I didn't know this was a thing in NASCAR, but they're all being super friendly with each other about this move. And they're like, come on, man, you had to have thought of this before. He's like, no. And then he's like, we just all did this in video games. The other guys are like, yeah, I did this in video games. I just didn't think it was possible. That's crazy. And like, it was really funny because he was like, yeah, and I nudged you out. He's like, yeah, dude, you nudged me out doing this. I didn't think that was, it's like, I did this when I was 8. I didn't think we could do that on the track. That's crazy. It was just so funny. They're just talking about it back
Dude,
and forth,
this
just
clip-
like that.
Man.
Here, can I show you?
Yeah.
I'm still on that same video.
Yeah.
Just tell us the timestamp.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. We don't need audio.
Okay.
I'll mute the audio. Can you guys see it at least?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just another driver talking to him about it, like right after it had happened, like when he's doing the interviews and stuff. You can't hear anything. I just tried to listen to it. You can't really hear what they're talking about. So I'm just going to mute it. But just his reaction. Like, I kind of want to dub it.
Just do a bad lip
Isn't that
reading.
great? He's just like, Ron, I did that on GameCube too. That's amazing. I know, Ryan. I think it was possible. That's crazy, bro.
I'm definitely going to
that's
dub you
nuts.
over screenshots of that.
That's so cool.
Yes. Dude, it's nuts. So anyway, so that was cool. Motorsports history was just made with that move. And like, I don't know, just such a cool Hail Mary, like last thing, and to nudge right in to meet the qualifications to move on to the championship. Just super cool. Congrats to him for doing it, for pulling it off. But yeah, I don't know what this means for the future of NASCAR. If we're just gonna have a bunch of people hucking their cars in the wall, but we'll see.
I was just thinking that I really hope this doesn't just start a wave of people
Guess
just trying
what?
this every race.
I'm not going to find out. Because I still
We're
don't
not
watch
gonna
NASCAR.
what?
Oh,
I said I'm not going to
oh.
find out what it means. Maybe we'll hear about it. All right, that joke didn't land. That's fine.
No, sorry.
Get out of here with your anti-NASCAR rhetoric. There's another thing you could talk about around the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
But anyway, unless you guys have anything else, I think that about wraps up what we had prepared for the Thanksgiving episode this week.
Can we do a visual? Can we do a visual meme?
A visual meme. Sure.
Yeah.
You ready?
What?
Me passing up my family members to get more stuffing before it's all gone. Your perfect Thanksgiving meme. Oh, guys, send us your memes. Customize the memes of that. Send it over to us. We'll share our favorite ones on the next episode. We're going to be recording the next couple episodes all together again at Mom and Dad's house right after Thanksgiving. We probably won't do it on Thanksgiving because we're going to be passing out from that turk, but probably be Friday. We'll do some. So send us your memes. We'll react to them.
Yes.
We can all enjoy them together. Maybe we'll do a little live stream and review memes.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That'd be fun. That'd be cool.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us this
Take
week.
us home, Jake.
Happy Thanksgiving. Drive safe to and from family stuff this week. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week.